welcome to the second annual, turns out. Didn't know it last night until we showed that second annual birthday bash for Trev.
Yeah.
We had such a good time last year. Don't even remember doing it. Thank you, Quentin James, for tagging me in the Facebook memory. Remember this? I'm like, do now. Not really. Nope. We did it. Right?
No, I'll take your word for it.
Right? Yeah, it says we actually have people watching right here tonight. That's nice.
Yeah, 23 people.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we'll see who we got first. Of course, we got Earl first in the chat. Happy birthday, Trev. What are we drinking tonight, boys and girls? I got a root beer on ice on the go. Nice. I enjoyed it so much Monday night. I was going to crack open a special orange for tonight, but I got a little turned off orange pop last night. Can't go into it any further than that. Steve Reeser. Steve's here.
Steve.
LPD in the house.
I think he's got a root beer, too.
He's got a root beer, too. Nice. With ice. Nice. There's Matt with 1T. Kush is here. There. Speaking of Matt with 1T, there he is! Yay!
I was like showering like as fast as possible.
Butter!
I can do this!
Butter!
Tim Thomas
I made
is here. Dan Gorman is here. My lovely sister Amanda is here. Paul McNary and assorted felines are here.
Excellent.
Paul.
Scrolling. Dastardly Dave is here. Awesome. Dave Chase. All the Daves. These are two of the Daves we know.
There's also
Michael B. Billy Baloney. Still want to call William Bologna. But
right? Sir William Bologna.
Arf is here.
Right
on. Mark's gas station. Nice. Some Dave dude. Wow, that's a superfluous third Dave in here.
Trifecta.
Yep. Guitar Man 45.
Bo.
Great to see Bo. Eddie Van Haskell. Always great to see you, Ed. That's right. Seriously, I was super early in the chat. I never do that. I did it for Trev.
Thanks, sis. Love you.
And Keith with all the happiness.
Excellent.
Awesome. Alice G in the house. Mark Spurgeon. Papa Blue. Zach Thong.
Right on. Hey, bro.
And we're caught up just like that. Michael Krause.
Awesome.
Just like that.
Oh.
Ding dong.
Oh, Matt lost his camera again. Nope. Switching cameras.
Oh,
sure.
I didn't do that. It did it itself.
Digitals. You know what doesn't do that? Analog equipment.
You know it doesn't connect to the internet?
I don't even know if there is such a thing as truly as an analog webcam. I don't think there is. Jeff K. What's up? What do you say, Jeff K? Who should I say? Eddie Fay. Richard Clark. Ironically, his whole name is lowercase, but his happy birthday is all caps.
See? You know who used to do that a lot?
Thomas Santiago.
Rest in peace, Brother Thomas.
Thomas Santiago. Yep. Marcia Murray's here. He's neither Marcia nor Murray, but he's here anyways.
Yeah.
Changed it up a little bit. Zach says, hey, Trev, happy birthday, bro. Hope you're having an awesome day today on your birthday.
So far, so good. Can only get better from here, right?
Sure. Let's go with that. Wow, humidity is creeping up in here. Oof.
It's pretty cold up here.
So hot.
It's still 10 degrees cooler down here than it is upstairs.
65.
We only hit 87 today, I think. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it just ticked into 85 upstairs and then started cooling off, so I was able to open up all the windows. It's down to 84 now. Yay.
Got to 93. Running conditions, poor.
Not bad.
Cycling conditions, poor. Gardening, good to go.
Our suppository didn't make it anywhere, and he had to flip his taters in the oven.
Nice.
Or yeah, Mark, aren't you in Alaska? 62 degrees. Almost had one of them myself, but I don't know if you caught it. Kind of got turned off Orange Pop last night. Just can't.
I might just finish up one of them.
The mango one
Hammering.
for lunch.
Yeah. Kind of
I like-
different.
Right, he's the lighter.
Michael Crow says, "Hi all, not going to tag. I'm on mobile on a boat.
Wow.
I'm on a
Out in the Bay of Fundy. He's probably out in the Bay of Fundy. Consider I've seen the vacation photos. That's it. Look at me standing in front of this rock with a tide line way above my head. I only just Michael Krause because literally everybody that visits the Bay of Fundy, you do that because the tide is like 30, 40 feet there or something ridiculous.
You don't want to fall asleep on the beach out there.
You do not want to fall. No, you do not.
No.
You wake up out to sea. He's on a ferry to Newfoundland. All right.
Wow.
So, a fella may have watched an event today in honor of Trev that he did recently, a little drunkard.
Oh.
And a fella may have recorded some things from said episode.
Oh.
And during tonight's episode with Ben, I will be creating some of the best Trev patches I have ever heard in my life.
All right, he's on the 16-hour ferry as opposed to the 24-hour ferry.
Oof.
And I did not get my AC fixed yet. I've been kind of busy this week, unfortunately, to get a hold of Ronnie and try to source that out and such.
Did you find out what's wrong with it?
No,
It doesn't run.
Yeah, well, duh.
I know what's wrong with it. It don't work. That's what's wrong with it.
Now, you did check the breaker, right?
Oh, yeah, I flipped the breaker and the outdoor breaker a few times,
Get
too. I
you
even
a
kicked it once.
Big
just to
old
see.
stick. Make sure that stick's at least 4 or 5 inches thick.
That's a
Just
lot.
Walk out
That's
there
what a
and
stick.
start smacking like a cape.
I kicked it. Of course, sent my flip-flop flying across the yard and hurt my foot, but I kicked it.
You know, there's been times where I was like, I don't know what the heck's wrong, and I'd throw the thing down and just be like, bing, it start working. You're like,
My sister cleaned. She didn't break it. Mark Spurgeon's an AC tech by trade. Man, you can't be that busy in Alaska being an AC tech. Jesus. I had to say it, Matt. I'm just like, hey, some ice Eskimos.
is it heating and air?
Yeah. Oh. Let's see here. Bo just commented. So I just seen a Brian Sesser 6120 double neck. Never seen one before. Where does Charles needs to see?
Ooh,
Double neck?
that sounds kind of funky.
Never heard of it.
Can't say I've ever seen one.
Nope.
Zach Thong was just randomly. I'm waiting for Uber Eats to deliver some food.
Nice.
All right.
I'm waiting for uploads to upload so I can edit.
I'm just shocked the fact that Trenton has fucking Uber Eats. I'm just saying right now. They didn't even have a Burger King when I left that town 6 years ago.
I mean, it's not the worst thing to not have.
Yeah.
There is worser things.
Well, you're drinking tea and eating toast.
Well, now it would be really crappy if you had like a Starbucks.
Tea and toast.
There's like 3 Starbucks, but no burger joint. Like that's
No, there's no Starbucks. Oh, no, there is a Starbucks next to the Burger King. Same plaza. There's a new plaza, Matt.
You got them both. Now you have them both.
At the edge of town.
All of a sudden, that county gets really fat. Oh, come on. Tell me they're in here. I'm excited. One of them's so good, it cracks me up. It just almost killed me. Like, literally, I almost fell out of the attic. I was laughing so freaking hard.
And this is from the Saturday marathon a few Saturdays back.
Correct. Where he's like early morning text me.
Yeah.
Are
Trenton
you
got
awake?
better when we
I
left.
am. Why are you live? No reason. Okay.
But I still remember I woke up and you two were live, and I thought they must be still up from last night. That was my
One of
immediate.
us was. One of us actually got some sleep, so I could be awake then.
I had to sleep the whole next day.
I did.
Yeah.
I got some Ken too. I forgot about that. Heck yeah.
That's what she said. How many candles on your cake, Trev?
Two apparently. Second
One with
having.
each number. He's like, I don't have the lung capacity to blow that many candles.
Well, that's not true. Bust out the knives, and all of a sudden he's got iron lungs. I hope these went to the right folder. It did.
Everyone's saying hey to each other in the chat, which is nice and social. Folks may have noticed, Amanda gave me a haircut yesterday.
Oh yeah, look at that.
What was down here, and now it's not.
It's pretty big cut.
It's cut down on the amount of back sweat on a regular basis.
My hair's to my just to my shoulders, and I'm already thinking about cutting it off because of all the sweat.
Well, the nice thing too is when I tie it back now, the ponytail's so short it just comes off the back of the head and stays adjacent to the neck. It's
The
not
sprout.
laying there.
I have poofy curly hair, so it just like turns into a sponge, and then I'm just dripping.
Zach says, since I've been here, I've noticed a lot of restaurants and stores are open. Right, because I left, Zach. You showed up and I left. You're like, oh, fuck, let's make it better.
Cruel world.
One side looks longer because, see, I don't, is it? Actually, it might be, actually. No, it's just the way that it was on one side as opposed to the other.
All right.
See, like that. There, it looks longer the other side. My sister says, I'll fix it. All right.
You can have a crew cut.
And number 2.
Used to do that every other week. Number
Me
2,
too.
every 2 weeks. And then I was like, no guard.
Forget who.
But
Somebody,
actually,
was
my
a-
sister used to shave my head every couple of weeks.
somebody had to be a military barber for a little while, and they used to always come over and cut our hair. So we always called it a G.I. Joe. What kind of haircut do you want? Well, obviously we're getting G.I. Joe's, which is just number 2. Now that I think about it, high speed for sure. Definitely didn't mess with my hair very often.
We ordered a pizza one time. I went over to Man's Cut, get a haircut. Ordered a pizza on the way. The pizza delivery guy pulls the driveway. It just looked like the most redneck thing ever. Sitting with the garage door open in the garage, wearing a wife blesser and jeans, getting my head shaved.
Oh Lord. Hold on, I gotta answer this real quick.
Yeah,
Lord,
I
man.
broke my hair. That's sure. And the Coombs affect property values. We do. Need a poster with haircuts and numbers. Oh, speaking of thing with haircuts and numbers. I don't know if I can show it up.
High cuts are here highly overrated.
They are. So, it's the thing with it's a screenshot from one of the favorite shows back in the day, Trev. It has the ages of each person.
Oh, I've seen that.
And,
Right.
I'd say, Trev, you're doing pretty fucking good for your age.
Right? I
feel
older
like
than anybody in that picture.
Right? Yeah. So there you go, folks. Eat your veggies. Or drink them.
Speaking of which,
Oh, and also, just a heads up, there'll be a setup video coming out tomorrow, for those who didn't know. Just saying. Arf says, when I was in college, I went to the college for a haircut. That was so lopsided, I got the instructor to fix it, but old long hair got a business-friendly cut. Yeah. A Floby. Oof.
Oh, the old Floby.
Right. Remember the first I had to cut my hair because it was so long I couldn't brush it anymore because I get to arm's length and there was still hair left to be brushed. Like, how does that work? So you gotta hold it and brush it? Weird.
Pretty much.
That's why I thought, you know what? It's probably time.
Well, no, not carrots usually.
Says we all dreaded the dad haircut. Yes. Yeah, it's because I remember there was a handful of kids in the neighborhood growing up that, let's just say, they may have been financially challenged, Trev, because it was like last day of school hit, and then all the kids got their head shaved for the summer. And then they'd have like the no hair and just bronzed because they wear nothing but shorts all summer, and outside all day, every day.
Yeah.
Even kids with blonde hair. The blonde hair is lighter in their skin. Ooh. Well, la-di-da, Zach. No wonder Zach's always looking on point. He's got a sister who does hair for a living and doesn't charge him.
The family deal. Well, we haven't said how old, but older than anybody in that Barney Miller picture.
That's right. Let's see if somebody can guess.
For those,
because I know at least some of you were here for last year's show.
Yeah.
And I think it was in the title, possibly, but not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember now.
Not sure.
All right. Back to what I was doing.
Trev is the medium between Ken and me.
Who's that?
Ken is
Michael.
10 or 11 years older than me. Can't remember which. But we can't say because that'll give it away.
Uh-huh.
He's clearly 2. It's the second annual. It says second annual, right?
Exactly.
Where's Happy Haircut Charlie tonight? I don't know. I should message him. You're being asked about in my chat.
Ears are burning.
How old is Dirt? That's a good question. Hey, we got Mark Taft in the house. Happy birthday, Trev! Hi, everyone. Look at that.
Mark.
Use emojis because Ryan Hall's not here to use emojis. We actually have a question. Steve asked, "Did you get any birthday gear?" And I'm not sure why he titled it because he capitalized every word. That's odd, Steve, but I'm just saying.
No, not yet. Although I'm not expecting Becca to bring home any guitars or amps.
I brought home a 412 cab on the bus. It was a bitch.
It'd be interesting.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to sift through all of it. Fuck me.
I was going to say, it's been a minute since you've acquired any gear.
Yeah. Pretty content to just play what I got.
Well, I got that Gibson, so.
Yeah, I guess that was the last.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically, Becca got it.
Technically. Well, it's all hers. I'm just using it for all.
That's what my dad used to always say. Do you still have this? No, I gave it all to the boy. He uses it all now. I don't use any of that shit. It's all his now. Thanks. Seriously, thanks.
Yeah.
It's worn out telly and a Martin with a hole in it.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you all a hint. Old enough to be in existence when man landed on the moon. Let's stir up some controversy. Come on.
1984. What?
We never went to the moon.
Yeah, maybe we should bring it up. Yeah. Everyone knows the moon landing was caught in Sudbury.
Get your tinfoil. Here he goes.
Great.
Let me tell you something. We didn't go to the moon because the Anunnaki wouldn't let us.
The whole Kepler belt.
That was way cheaper to stay on Earth and just film it.
Yeah. Look at these idiots.
Like I say, it's supposedly filmed in Sudbury on a soundstage. Why in Sudbury? I don't know. On a soundstage, either Sudbury because it looked like a moonscape due to all the mining and shit, or a soundstage, which could have been anywhere. But why a soundstage in Sudbury? That's where you lost me all credibility right there. Like, no one's going to spend money to build a soundstage in Sudbury. Even the Sudbury TV studio barely has a soundstage.
Yeah.
Assuming that there's a Sudbury TV station or two, Hip, because, like, what the fuck's around it to also have a TV station, right?
I think there was one back in the day. I'm not too sure.
I would assume they would, well, probably not now, but, like, traditionally, you would have thought they would have had all three. CBC, CTV, and Global.
I'm not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go to Sudbury? Like, really?
I've been there. It sucked, really.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. I had to go for Christmas one year, Ken. I'm like, it's going to be so cold and white. It was the first green Christmas they had in decades. I was ecstatic. The astronauts practiced in Sudbury near the airport. Oh, there we are.
Yep, they did so.
Some very severe storms tonight, and I can hear it.
Oh, well, going to be more power outs and
Who knows?
failure.
We're going to ride it out.
Bo has his eye on a Les Paul Supreme custom AAA top Fireburst.
Ooh.
I would say yay, except I really don't like Les Paul Supremes. Like, I really don't. It's what Wilson, Hart, Nancy, Ann.
Yeah.
Whichever. I always Nancy played guitar. I always forget who played what. Yeah, endorsed Les Paul Supremes forever, as I recall, before she did the Epiphone signature guitar. What's up, Archie?
Hey.
Sudbury OHL team, their building is so old, it has holes in it, and they still won't build the new one. Right? Yeah, it is an old barn. That's not as well. Before Windsor built their new one, when I lived there in the 90s, that arena was like from the 19-teens. And I couldn't figure out how I got front row seats sitting in the corners at one end, Hip, till I got there, and I sat on folding chairs, and my knees were against the boards. So every time they dumped the puck in, I fucking felt it. Son of a bitch!
Yep. Slap shot. Whack.
And the glass, maybe head height. I was looking at it, I'm like, that's eyebrow height. So every time, like, whoa! Because we're right before the tall glass. Like, we're right at the last ping before tall. I'm like, oh, I don't like this at all. Then having nets up, that was back in the day when you had to go to a hockey game. Pay attention to the fucking game, so you don't hit the head with a puck. He says, well, I like the contoured heel. Do not have one like that. Yes, you do! The Les Paul Access has the contoured heel. Aha. And a wiggle stick.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Plus, you don't have one, and you should have one since you have pretty much every model Gibson's made in the last 36 years.
You guys want a sample?
Sure.
Fred, you make me sad, but give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Oh boy.
That's only one.
Right? Oh, the cat's been using the litter box.
And I found that on accident.
And
Because
Yeah, boy. The internet never forgets.
he's like, son of a bitch, what else is on there? It's not bad. The other things are extremely funny. You're gonna love it.
Lee just commented, Baltimore never had a hockey team. Isn't like the suburban Washington team pretty much like close by Capitals? Yeah, it's John D Z351. Never shows up for me, but shows up for Trev. No.
Right
Good
now.
to see you, John.
Cheers.
You saying happy birthday to Trev? Because I know I cleaned your litter box. Yeah, let's go with a birthday greeting. That's what that was.
Okay.
She's not even in the room. She's up the hall.
All right.
So
You in here, Boo Boo? And I just can't see you due to lack of light? Oh, I think I see a head behind the dehumidifier over there.
Come to the party.
Come on over here, Boo Boo. Come say hi to everybody. No, you'll
Nope.
pick me up. Show me off. Nope. She wants to go outside. That's what she wants to do.
It's prime time hunting season.
Hockey talk going on there. All right. Yeah, it's the middle of a heat wave. Why don't we talk hockey? Not.
Well, I mean, they just finished. So.
Ooh, that was loud. Jesus.
That was
Save. Hope my battery backup's done all right. Yeah, you're good. We're good. We can handle at least one whoopsie daisy.
Went out. Mark's saying hey to each other.
Mhm.
You got the same name I got. You got the same name I got.
I was first. There could only be one.
Zach says, I was kidding, Zach. 4 nights the NHL draft. I was kidding, Zach. My sister says sitting outside till it hits mosquito o'clock. Right? Because it's so hot, there's no mosquitoes.
I guess if you wanted that.
Summertime versus my wintertime schedules, your stream is right when I have a daily work meeting. Oh, well, there is that. Well, I think work needs to reschedule their meetings. And it's just so, like, look, don't you know I have to check out this live stream from Canada? They're like, what? It's a private club. Yeah.
That's what happens when you live on the other side of the world.
Michael Chris says, I'm tall, I know basketball. Yeah, I got bad knees. I know basketball too. Let's see. I bought a dime bag coins because you need a metric one. You bought one for a Les Paul, probably, as opposed to a Les Paul copy. Not the same. Possibly an Epiphone one, but yeah, I didn't think that those lower end ones would have something that would be that much different. But is it worth rolling with? No, you don't need roller saddles on a hardtail. So, no real reason for it. Slightly better tuning stability, but slightly as in 0.001% type. You know, like
Only
so
jump.
technically it is, but no. Zach's also watching the Jays game right now. Nice. Well, Zach's a big sports guy. He's always got some kind of sports going on in the background. Matt's amusing himself.
It's like the mad scientist.
It's so.
Car dogs.
Hot dog.
Ah, dog.
Car dogs. Car
Corn dogs?
dogs. Car dogs.
Ah,
Car
dog.
dogs.
Ah, dog.
How
The
many
way it
things
starts
you
off is pretty good, though.
Not sure what you're saying.
Dogs.
I would have had hot dogs in my white shirt.
Car dogs.
Oh.
Good time. Good to read that one.
Ah, dog.
Yeah, you don't want anything that moves at all. Dimebag. That bridge has to be solid. Hey, it's unfucking believable.
I know. Thanks, brother man.
Hot dogs. Bounce.
Yeah.
I think Lee might be celebrating some lifestyle choices. The chocolate chip cookies are yummy. Yes, they are,
Yes,
Lee.
they are.
Yes, they are.
Little chunks of mushrooms in them, or hash, or
Ooh.
Yeah, those aren't chocolate chips. Those are chunks of hash.
That explains why God's in the corner. Bounce.
I'm a peanut butter cookie fan too.
Oh, I love it.
This-
Snickerdoodle.
This gal I used to work with, she would get like raw peanuts and toast them herself.
Yeah, you
and
told me about those.
Smash them into pieces and put that in the peanut butter cookies. It was so good.
I've had roasted peanut butter cookies before. There is a difference. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
In
Quite.
honor of Marcel entering the chat.
Hey Marcel, thanks man. Mickey Settlemyer. Jesus. man.
Somewhere. Yeah, my other French Marcel is like dégagez-vous on this vous.
Waited too long. I gotta go on.
It's like,
Yeah, well, he doesn't have plugged in.
no matter.
He's plugged in, but he's not turned up loud enough.
Geez, you're kind of channeling Tommy Chong there, Trev.
Right?
I heard some serious Tommy Chong. Yeah, he's not turned up loud enough.
You could hear the sway in my vote.
Now I'm wondering how many people were in the chat like, I'm hearing Trev, but his lips aren't moving. It's the beard. It comes up. Yeah,
It might be a troll twist.
Billy. Oh, I just remember to have Girl Scout cookies. Nice. Bo says my daughter made some cookies yesterday, and yep, all gone.
Nice.
I haven't made cookies yet. That's on my list. Still have some cake upstairs, assuming it's not stale or moldy. Could go either way with this heat and humidity.
There's always cake.
Well, not always, but quite often. There's always cake mix available. It's just
Kind of hoping Beck will be bringing home a cake. Should be a Black Forest if tradition means anything in this family.
Oh, Black Forest is a good goal.
Yep.
Or
What?
Week.
I'm on a show.
But they're not all created equal. Those
You got the canned
$6
food.
Walmart Black Forest cakes aren't really
No.
No.
cakes.
Earl, that's
Earl.
not something that's free. Like that takes lifestyle choices
Mm.
and a monetary commitment to make me do that.
Is Quentin doing a drive-by or is he doing his own show right now?
I don't know. I don't know. Usually I just get a message. Send me the link.
He might be trying to message me on Facebook, but I'm boycotting Messenger. So. That could be an inconvenience today. Go over there. You have 37 messages.
No.
Never sent me a package with Girl Scout cookies. Just sends me packages with guitar parts, which I'm okay with. They're not as tasty, but yeah. Zach says, Matt, that was a good time on Friday on your live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It's back up, by the way.
Cool.
And I think we decided, because I was on with Chris last night. We were trying to suss him out because he's moved over into his actual studio shed now.
Hmm.
He's probably going to be another week or so before he's all set up because he's got to run a line out to run hardwire.
Mm.
But I told him that we're probably going to end up doing a Saturday afternoon show. So if he's ever off on a Saturday afternoon. And that's, I guess we're announcing it live now, aren't we? Whoops.
Marcel says, I need to bake brownies. I've got all the required ingredients. Ingredients. Bo says I was busy Friday. Yeah, you're hanging out with chicks at bars, watching live music or something. My daughter, looking at soap girls or something weirdness. Another cat's just sitting on the stairs staring at me.
I ate a bug. One of the funniest things I ever watched was a vegan eating a bug.
That's amazing.
Told you Doug's wife is real.
Found it was something like a cow beetle or a bull beetle or
Crunchy.
It was probably
My sister says she's about to bake brownies. I can't talk tonight.
nice.
maybe it's the brownies.
Probably a couple different ingredients than what Marcel's using.
Or a couple less ingredients than what Marcel's using.
Ooh. Oh, I feel that. Oh boy.
Richard.
Holy. Definitely not turning the cortex or anything on.
Box of Betty Crocker mix, walnuts, and infused coconut oil. Nice.
There you go. That checks a few boxes.
Sounds pretty freaking good.
Oh, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Get some soft food going.
I already gave her some. She wants to go back outside because it's still light, and the patio door is open, trying to ventilate upstairs. So she doesn't realize all she has to take is one plug, and she's out. But
yeah. Freedom.
Yep. Use dumb. Oh shit. So I was smart enough to catch a mouse this week. Yeah, the mouse was probably already half dead from heat exhaustion. You just put it out with misery. So yeah, go ahead.
It looked at the cat like, oh, thank God.
Sweet, sweet death.
Oh, please, yes.
Yes, an egg and water. Right.
They are in the drive, Trev. There's 4 of them.
Hmm?
Oh boy.
I should already have them all loaded up. I gotta edit them and whatnot. And here.
Hot dogs. Give me drums.
Oh, yeah, that one's a good one.
Hmm?
It won't let me do anything. There it goes. Cool. I hate that I gotta edit it inside the thing to make it not a one shot.
I put most of mine on the Stream Deck.
It's just the way it does coming out of the DAW.
Right.
Because I put a nice compressor on you and everything, clean you all up.
Marcel says walnuts are optional, especially if you have dentures. I forgot that salted caramel brownie.
Walnuts are pretty forgiving, and especially when you cook them, they get.
Mm-hmm.
I saw PRS released a different signature guitar today. Some other person I've never heard of. They've released a lot of guitars lately of people I haven't heard of, which is fine.
A couple baritones too.
Yeah, the Herman Lee one, pretty skinny.
Yeah, Herman Lee.
Yep. Walnuts are an evil soft nut. I don't care for the walnuts.
Not on their own. You can do good things.
I'm good.
Favorite's cashews.
Oh yeah.
And sampled.
Fucking the best part about the drums is that you can feel them. You can feel them in your heart.
Drunken pontificating Trev. How I love you.
Philosophical.
But now I can have y'all having a conversation. Ready for this?
Red, you make me sad, but give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Still better than Yoko Ono.
Why do I feel like
Makes it
Matt's
sound
got
like
that
I've seen
sample
Yoko.
somewhere?
Yeah, they just did.
Hot dogs.
I would have had hot dogs with my white syrup.
Hot dogs.
I now have one full page of just Ben and Trev.
Marcel says, Walnut for giving me, not going to waste them. Oh, well, I'd waste them. I'd give them outside, throw them outside for the squirrels.
Everything Ken says is like so short and to the point. It's just, it's like I would have to take like 7 of his sayings and make one. I was like, damn it, why is it so quiet?
We gotta clip that laugh when we get him going sometime.
Oh, I have a couple things. I'm gonna have to compress the ever-living crap out of it to boost him up out of there.
I'm waiting for the sample of Ken, you're muted. Ken,
And then you just silence. I'll just have the hissing.
various vehicles going roaring by.
Yeah, I want to do more, but I'm afraid to keep all this stuff open with the storm, so I'm trying to shut as much stuff off as possible.
Smart.
And saved.
Got him on the road. We're good to go. Now I can just chill and enjoy Trev's birthday.
His work is over, folks.
Perfect.
It's just that fast, too. Oh, the camera's doing the thing.
I think it's time for a barley sandwich.
Ooh. There we go.
Likely Fishman's microcross. Any active ones with the USB are generally the Fishman's I've seen. Onboard lithium-ion battery. Yay! No more 9 volts. Now you just set up, Ken. You just place your guitar on like a wireless charging guitar stand. Ooh. Charging guitar between sets. Ooh.
Thought of that. And you have a USB jack on your guitar case. Once your guitar's in the case, you plug it in, charges it up.
Well, you got those, right? The wireless charging pad things.
For phones, yeah.
The battery is in the guitar body. Just...
Well, give it 4 or 5 years. Well, no one's really... Have you seen one yet?
Well, you will now because we just talked about it on the internet.
I don't need batteries in my guitars.
Anything with actives, anything battery, really.
Yeah, I thought that, okay, so Marcel's like, yeah, Phil did a video. I saw the thumbnail for Phil's video, and it was a wafer thin PRS.
When I think about it, I should get one.
$7,000 US too, so that's like 10 Canadian. I think I'll buy a Murphy Lab for the same price.
Up here, man.
Yeah, that's a Murphy Lab before they knock the $1,500 off because they won't sell it new.
The Murphy Lab Explorer? Yeah, maybe.
Ooh. And he wouldn't even get a 58. You'd make him build him a Murphy Lab 70s Explorer.
Yep.
No, you do the Murphy Lab, you just give them your guitar and they do the exact replication like they do with the high-end Murphy Lab Signature series. Like they got every check mark, every scratch, every ding. You too can have Ken's Explorer for only $10,000.
That's some chunk of ugly, boy.
At least as hell, get 2 keys.
No, it's-
or not.
It's pretty beat up. But man, it's a beast.
I can't do the keysels. Marcel, I have to admit, it sounds good. It seems to sound great. Well, fuck, for $7,000, better.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think those Fishmans will get like 600 hours on a charge or some ridiculous number.
I don't know. I have a battery sitting right there. I could just reach over there and tell you.
Michael Cross has mentioned the Greg Koch models, which I've tried. They're good.
I was thinking about putting the battery in the Applephone.
No frets broke. No shit. Especially this time of year. There's no frets broke. It's June.
I couldn't get it to fit dimensionally. That cover on the back isn't big enough to put a hole in to put one of those little USB chargers in.
That was going to be my next question.
But I'm thinking I could probably put one in that Les Paul and get rid of that stupid 9-volt that's rattling around back there wrapped.
True.
Or
The one I have is the older one too, so it's not as small either.
Keeping the battery, Ben. I'm keeping the batteries.
It has a micro USB instead of a USB-C.
why you got an EMG in that special? Spite.
Mostly.
That's why I have EMGs in my telly. At this point, why you got them? Pretty much spite.
Holy. See if I can get a camera view.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday.
Yay!
Oh,
We interrupt this program.
Meatball sub from Subway for Zach Thon.
Nice.
I'm not saying the Subway's walking distance from his place.
Is everything in walking distance?
If you have enough time, yes, Trev. I'm like, wait, factoring the heat. Also, the fact that it's a big ass fucking hill. It's a big hill, Trev. It's a big hill.
You did the right thing.
Like, considering the road is called Second Doug Hill Road, and it's not Doug as in the first name. It's D-U-G. They dug the hill to make the road. It's one of those, you might get 20% of the way up the hill on your bike, and you're just walking your bike up the rest of the way. Like, even when I had a mountain bike, I'm like a fucking first gear, just barely moving.
You're going like this, it's like, I'd just be better off walking.
Tomorrow's the last day of school. Bittersweet. On a Thursday? Odd.
Friday's probably a pro D-Day.
school's already
One
out.
last one in before freaking.
Starts on the Monday or the first Tuesday after Labor Day, Michael Gross. It's like Labor Day hits, that's the official end of summer because you're going to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Suckers!
Yep.
Oh, ship the cats.
Yeah, they do that too, primarily so they don't have to put quality air conditioning in any of the schools.
Yep.
By Labor Day, it's already cool enough. You have windows open during the day. It's fine. Those last couple weeks of school sucked balls.
This year, anyway.
Not all states, Mike. Like, Aaron's kids started like in August. Like they've been out of school for a while now. You get to sleep in, but you get no silence. Well, there you go. Doug's
Dude,
wife
seriously
is
letting
real.
his dog piss on my fucking mailbox, bro?
What?
Yeah, I'm about to turn the microphone on and be like, what the fuck, bro? I got you on camera, like, recorded. Fucking cocksucker. Keep walking. Get your dog out of my yard. People are just crap.
Now,
out here,
old
bro.
school technology. My father had when he had the CB radio. He had the speaker also in the grill of the car, so he can yell at people and pull over, get out of the way on the highway. You're driving slow and say, "Hey, speed up or move over." Michael Krause is seizing opportunity. I'm just thinking, Michael Krause is on a family vacation, and here he is hanging out with Trev on his birthday, and his family's probably looking like, fuck, we know you're weird, Dad, but really weird? Like, he's like, they're like, you make us vacation in Canada, you're watching a bunch of Canadians, what's going on?
Are you eating bacon?
You ought to.
Michael, wait, if you're family with Michael Krause, that makes me family with Michael Krause. I'm not sure how I feel about that, Amanda.
Nothing more than feelings.
I get a kick out of Michael Gross. He and I have known each other for years. I hope he's enjoying the vacation on the East Coast. Because he's doing it so I don't have to.
Yeah.
This would be about the time to be there.
Yeah, it's still kind of early for me, Ken. You don't see any photos of on the vacation? Him in shorts. Just not that he doesn't have the legs for it. Yeah, there's still like icebergs and shit out in the ocean outside of St. John's, so I'm good. August. See, yeah, my sister, August is the best time. Things finally, it takes through July to thaw everything out. Cape Breton wasn't bad Canada Day weekend. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It was kind of like May in Ontario. Thank you for the warning, Michael Kraus. No, actually, you got lots of room for you, buddy. This is cold here, Ben. Now you're jealous. I know. No, I'm not really. I'll take the heat over the cold. I don't like the cold. There's always icebergs no matter what, and they're amazing to see. Yeah, on TV. Because if it's cold enough for it to exist, Trev, then it's cold.
It's kind of like ice floating around in your giant drink.
Yeah.
It's not like the water warms up a lot here. Freaking beach is cold here.
Yeesh.
There's a lot of trains going by there, Zach. That's true. You saw the icebergs in a fishing boat, or you were in the fishing boat? Saw a bunch of icebergs in a fishing boat. It must be a big fishing boat. Icebergs aren't small. Otherwise, they're ice cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Or ice bricks.
Well, they would have slabs of ice down in the fish hole, wouldn't they? I could probably refrigerate it.
You get run down by glaciers, they go whizzing past. Right, Lee? I don't need to exist where there's glaciers. That means the ice. That's the ice that never goes away.
At least your beer will always be
They're
cold.
slowly going away, unfortunately.
Everything's always cold.
Would you have to warm your beer up?
No.
No.
I don't know. Probably would want some core temperature. So if I'm going to drink a bunch of beer, might as well make it warm. I guess you might as well just drink whiskey at that point, huh?
That's what the whiskey's for. Or the rum.
Good old antifreeze in you.
Yep.
I'm surprised we, as Canadians, didn't make some weird-ass maple booze, like taking somehow...
Crown Royal does maple.
Well, but that's infused with whiskey. But like I'm taking like the way you take cane sugar and you can make rum. Like they don't just basically somehow
did.
make it
Let's
out
find
straight maple.
Hmm.
Thank God. Ugh. I'm not saying it should exist. I'm just surprised someone didn't.
They might have tried. It didn't work. Who knows?
I don't know. Would it have enough sugar after being cooked down?
You just keep refining it, and then somehow make it ferment.
Butter.
Distill it.
It's been a minute since I've run a still, so I don't remember exactly how.
Like a makeshift one in the garage.
Oh, Becca's here.
No, Matt, actually, I'm enough of a redneck. My high school science project was making a still.
Oh, mine was rebuilding a quadrijet.
Right.
That was the automotive class. That was different.
Oh,
They
Becca's
did
here.
they did exactly what you thought, and I guess it's an older traditional thing.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I got you a fudge cake.
Right. Thanks.
Big chunk of fudge.
Of course, but they didn't have it, so I got fudge instead.
That's fine. At least you tried. Good job. Thank you so much.
Hot dogs.
Fudge cake. Oh, we got fudge cake. Lots of butter.
Oh man, how would I even be able to do that?
Butter.
Hot dogs.
Butter hot dogs.
So maple
No,
sap
I
and
purchased
sometimes
maple
even
flavored
lower
liqueur.
quality.
It's a mild brandy. It's from Vermont, though.
Yeah, I was just about to say maple sap and sometimes even lower quality syrups can be distilled into spirits like vodka or other liquors.
Right. There's a maple cream liqueur. See, that sounds like that's a cream liqueur. They just infused maple, Mark.
Yeah, they combine them after the fact.
I get it. Yeah, I know the maple flavored whiskeys. Believe me, I fucking know. Doug likes to crack that open when in the trailer, and I'm like, oh, fuck!
Don't need any kind of flavor for your
If
whiskey.
you want some, fuck no. Oh, like you want to live through the night?
I love maple syrup.
Well, you can have my share, Matt.
Will do. Yeah, maple liqueur, that's basically all it is fermented maple mixed with whiskey.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like maple, like you would have to be either like a sap or maple syrup that you'd have to somehow ferment to truly make a maple liquor.
I think it's crazy that it gets turned into vodka. Like, what? What?
Well, they just use vodka as a term, right? Just because that's just a distilled potato.
I think they...
Unless they're infusing it with vodka, then again...
I think they meant moonshine.
Well, yeah, moonshine, same thing.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, Canadian moonshiners probably would have been like, that's a... You put that and some corn together, bro? That's
rye
super
whiskey
sugar.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it said. They were making rye whiskey and vodka. Vodka. Wouldn't that just be like Everclear, basically?
Potato. As opposed to in the U.S., a lot of it's corn liquor.
Well, vodka is potato liquor, isn't it?
Yes. That's what I said.
Generally
yes.
speaking.
Yeah, always speaking. That's the whole point of vodka is it's potato-based liquor. As opposed to, like, all rum.
I guess there's just no name. They don't really have a name. They're like, yeah, whatever. It's maple
Only
spirits.
whiskey, which is a very broad term where you get a whole variety. Basically, if it doesn't have its own name, it becomes a whiskey when it's distilled.
Maple rum sounds really good.
Richard Nagamitsu saying happy birthday, Trev.
Thanks, man.
Hot dogs. Maple margaritas. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Charles, that if there's ever a drink made for our friend Charles,
he
it's
already
a maple
knows
margarita.
all about it.
You can make vodka from sugar beets.
Yep.
Apparently.
Yeah,
I guess
well,
you can make it
it's
out of
used
maple
for
syrup,
sugar
too.
beets.
Cinnamon maple whiskey sour. Oof. Oof.
200 proof is pure alcohol. Well, you can't get higher than 200. That is the absolute
Opal is
pure.
99.
Pure.
That's like the runoff on some fucking... I don't
99.
think you want to drink that.
I've had 180 proof.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think they usually cut it back a lot. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't go blind.
No, the blindness is from grain alcohol.
So
It's not
ethanol or whatever the fuck it is on top.
It's a different type of
You gotta
alcohol.
run it off.
Yeah, which is the very start of a run. That's basically poison. The very start of the run is poison, and then once that's off, it was like fucking no kidding, right, Bo?
No, Everclear is like corn vodka. It's
Corn whiskey.
corn spirits.
Most barrel-proof whiskeys are around
150,
55 to 65%.
Real fancy stuff gets to 170s.
I like a barrel-proof whiskey. Tastes like something, and you can feel it too. You do a
I
shot of
don't
that. it's
care
like,
for the taste of none of that.
Whoa.
I'm only in it for the effects. I'll bear through the...
Not that before I was a soda pop aficionado. I felt it might have been a bit of an alcohol aficionado.
I mean, I feel like that's how it happens, right? I went from like drinking all the time to having the soda instead. Being like that's
Like I was never a big drinker. I just knew about it.
Well, last weekend I decided to have a couple, and then I had to do a bunch of shit. Like the next day was.
Yeah, how was that?
I was outside, like, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah, grappa's
what you have to drink when you lose a bet.
Nah, I'll just drink anyway. I'll have to
lose.
lose. It's a lose-lose
Jay
anyway.
Steen in the house. Good to see Jay. At Michigander. Long time alum of the channel, we'll say. Jay Steen's been on the channel, Trev. Did you know that?
Maybe.
I want to say during one of our NAMM live streams down in Nashville, Aaron sent him a link, I think. I could be wrong, though. See Jay Steen, Richard Nagamitsu. We got 35 people watching. Hit the like if you haven't already. Help celebrate Trev's birthday by hitting that like.
Yay.
Subscribe if you're new. No Quentin Flyby though. I'm a little disappointed. He's probably asleep. Was he live earlier today, or was that last night? No, he was live late last night. So
He's got it like sticky noted to his monitor, but he's like sleeping.
he has the calendar. It's just everybody's birthday, so he knows where to pop up. Do birthday songs.
Dedicated out-of-tune acoustic guitar for it.
The sticky note just says,
I
Trev,
thought so,
sup,
Jay.
bruh?
I don't remember how exactly he did that. We must have had the laptop set up somehow, or a computer or something. How the fuck did we do that? I don't remember.
One has a phone, one has the other phone with the chat. I've done that before.
Yeah, it depends, because usually when I go live on vlogs like that, I just go live on my phone using the YouTube app, but you can't invite people on with the YouTube app. Well, it says you can, but I'm like, I don't know how you do that. It's like, allow guests. I'm like, how? I'm like, show me the way. Do I not have to use this interface all of a sudden, YouTube?
They might have to be live as well.
No.
No? They could just jump into your live?
Yep.
I don't really use it.
I could ask Aaron. He's got a good memory. I don't, clearly, because like I said, when I was setting up today's show, I was like, oh, we've done this before last year. Wow.
That would have been... Yeah, it was the Tuesday after the Whiskey Weekend.
Is that what happened?
Yep. Because I had the Whiskey Weekend highlights come up on the weekend.
Right.
And it was all over, and John, I think, went to the hospital and was still recovering.
Is that the Whiskey Weekend with the infamous selfie of you asleep? Because it's the one time John's awake.
He's got a picture of me sleeping at just about every fucking...
No, I mean, the two of you. He's awake and you're... The one I thought, do we get that for the thumbnail? Instead,
Dang.
I created my own custom thumbnail for today's shoot.
Gotta go get the horse noises. Moose mating call.
Bo's bragging on his views because he's got 900 views on a video. Yeah. Ooh. Jealous. See what he does, Matt? Doesn't even try. 900 views on a video, right? Doesn't even try. Must be fucking nice, eh?
Mine got 989, but I got yelled at to take it down.
What was that?
There's plans for...
I had a comment today. For fuck's sakes, would you just speak human? I don't understand half of what you're saying.
You should have just wrote gibberish back.
My reply was, I'm sorry that you can't comprehend what I'm saying to you.
I would have just been like, Nonsense.
I waited 5 minutes for him to see it, acknowledge it, and then I blocked his ass on the channel. I'm like, I don't need that negativity. You don't understand human.
Am I not speaking unhuman enough?
Why don't you just speak human? What the fuck does that even mean?
If I'm human, then what are you?
Wait, what? Are you speaking some alien? What, a robot? What?
Hanging
Well,
out with
we're not talking
Mercury, I'm a Gibbs.
Well, at least you remember him, Zach. I don't really. Because usually it was an end of day, and I've been usually partaking in lifestyle choices throughout the day. Still not used to the. I wasn't used to the open alcohol concept of America, Trev. You know, like when you're at a trade show and every 10th booth is a fucking bar, you know, type thing. You're like, oh, okay.
Thanks, Patrick. Cheers, man.
You know, I may have had Bud Lights for breakfast at the NAMM show in Nashville.
Oh,
No, that was lunch. I go over to the McDonald's for breakfast because it was close by, and they had biscuit-based stuff, Ken. All the McMuffin shipping on biscuits. I'm like, yay! Biscuit!
I'm in heaven.
And strong coffee. Strong coffee and biscuit-based sandwiches.
Perfect.
Patrick Treit's in the house. West of Edmonton, that boy is. That's out there. Other than Mark Spurgeon and dime bag coins, Patrick could be one of our more northern viewers on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who our most southern is. I'd have to look at the actual map. see if it is our friends in Arizona, Texas, kind of dips down a bit. Only one Texan in the chat tonight, though. No Charles and no Ferd. Although I know Ferd's his neck's been bugging him. So.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, weekdays are draining.
Right?
Can't wait for
You're going to feel great tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to really suck because it's going to be a thunderstorm. Great.
Richard Clark asks, I wonder if there's any Fitzgeralds at Edmonton. All right, who's got an Edmonton phone book? Charles is on searching for tone. Oh, well, that's not nice for Charles. Art, you made it. Just saying.
Giant book full of everybody's name, address, and phone number. Got one at every phone booth.
Right.
It's basically a giant doxing book.
Right? Wayne McConnell, the king of Kelowna.
Cheers, brother. Thank you.
Kelowna looks like a cool place to visit. Can't remember exactly what I would do there, but I know that.
Oh, Kelowna's nice, man. Like I was here for a year in 2004, 2005, and pretty cool place at that time. 4 seasons, smoking hot in the summer, like smoking hot, and man, you get snow.
Homeless everywhere, Patrick Treitz. He's like, not in Edmonton. No, too fucking cold. There is, but the seasonal, Matt. They drift south for winter. Hey, winter in Calgary.
Yeah, my Lake Kelowna when I was there. Had a good time, let's say.
Yes, that would have been in 2020, Zach Thong. We were leaving the Gibson party. And we pull up at a traffic light, and there's Larry Mitchell walking across the street. So I put down the window. I was like, hey, Larry. He's like, hey, man. Hey, YouTube. Awesome. So I think it might have been the last time I saw Larry in person. Unseasonably cool, Ben. You would like. I probably would. Still, no one's guessed your age yet, Trev. Just saying. I think I gave up on that. They hinted a bit.
35.
True. Second annual.
Again. It means he's the same age as he was last time because it's the second time.
But you should have done was a poll.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
can put a
look,
poll.
Patrick nailed it. Bam.
Patrick, bam! So the question is, does Patrick remember from last year, or is Patrick friends with you on FaceSpace? And it may have said, and he noticed someone may have said something. At 56. So, yeah, no thanks, Mark. Nope.
Damn cold.
Ooh, I'm up to 65% humidity in here. Cold and steady at 74.8, especially with that breeze. Brought a fan down tonight, Ken. Just put it right on top of the dehumidifier. Which would give him that thing a rest, which, yeah, it was sucking all the energy.
Make things hot.
So that's the delay in the chat there. Oh, and Patrick doesn't even have face space. All right. Well,
No.
look at you. You should get a job at the carnival guessing ages, Patrick. See, no, Chris does his usual vague claiming to know without actually proving that he knew. So, yeah, okay.
Pay attention.
Yep.
I can make a secret out of it.
We just got an air quality alert.
Oh, no, you can't even garden?
Yeah, no, so much for your evening gardening.
It says it says action recommended. Avoid the subject and event as per the instruction. Air quality.
Yeah.
Fuck! Like what? What do you mean?
Should have brought home some oxygen tanks.
Unhealthy or sensitive groups. Quality of air in Atlanta for Tuesday, June 26th.
Hey,
So
did
cool.
you show Chris that warrior I sent you? I think he was watching at the time.
Dude, this is terrifying. Under Code Orange conditions, the outdoor air quality is likely to be unhealthy for some people. Children,
Yay!
people who are sensitive to ozone, and people with heart and lung disease should limit prolonged outdoor excursions during the late afternoon.
Oh, I like
What?
Richard. There you go, Matt. Look at Richard's comment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the air quality is diminishing by the second.
It's leaking over into the States.
Do we smell Canadian wildfires? No, that's just Coombs.
That smell. Why is it moist?
This moist front coming from the north. It smells skunky. And it's smoky, skunky.
Avoid air? How the hell are you supposed to avoid air? That's one of the wackiest severe weather alerts I've ever gotten. I thought it was like an Amber Alert or something, and I was like, severe weather, and then it was like air quality alert. What does that mean? Am I gonna start hearing like raid horns? Run away! Meow! Gato.
You gonna go claw? Yeah, that's what I
Yep.
knew that was gonna happen. Ooh. Oh, there. I know what
Cat's going into the heat
when I show the
madness.
phaser is on frame, I know it's the camera set up right. All right, what do you want? Deal with her.
He wants information.
Cat is a robot.
All right, I should probably go close the patio door. Just because she can't figure to cut through it doesn't mean like a raccoon can't do the same thing. Come in.
True.
Don't need a Paul McNary situation all of a sudden. Sorry, Paul. No, I'm not. Oh.
But what if the raccoon could bring you beer?
Did they do that?
I mean, they can hold things, yeah. And they can walk on their little back hind legs.
And they could bring you a beer?
You probably
Can they
could,
open it?
I don't know if it'd ever bring it to you, but I guarantee you it would take it and walk off with it.
Like that Guardians of the Galaxy kind of situation?
I don't know if they're that smart.
When there's a will, there's a way. If you're a raccoon or a fucking squirrel.
There was a bunch of raccoons behind my house in Florida. So I've seen raccoon poop. I wouldn't want that as a pet, pooping all over the place. It's just about as a dog. It's basically like a dog.
Depending on their diet, typically they don't eat as much fiber as a dog. Let's just leave it at that.
True. But if it's like always around at the house eating the dog food like those were, I mean, they got big. They were big fat fuckers. You can make 2 hats out of that son of a bitch. The possums too, man. Possums got crazy.
All right, I get it. She was out of food. She had the munchies.
Uh,
Like, touche, been there. Sorry.
Method to her madness.
Maybe she didn't try to go outside.
Raccoons are vicious.
Yes,
I
they
don't
are.
know. Chris, you know Chris, my friend. His dad had raised a bunch of raccoons, and they weren't very vicious. They were kind of dumb. They would take rocks out of your hand, like if like handed them a rock, they would take the rock and try to eat it, and then look at you like, "What is this rock you're giving me?" And then a friend of mine had a pet possum, and she's also the same person that had a pet skunk. I think we already talked about
Weird
that.
friends. I've heard
Yeah,
of several of your friends now. They're all weird.
You know, apples don't fall far from trees. I hang out with you guys.
Lee says,
What
yes,
does that
I've fallen
mean?
asleep and had raccoons steal my sandwiches. That sounds like a song in there, Lee.
Raccoon took my sandwich.
A David Lindley song, mind you, but a song no less.
That'd be a cool album cover. The picnic basket. Lee's on the fucking blanket, all crashed out. Raccoons are ransacking his picnic basket.
Right? Tiptoeing away with a picnic basket, Yogi Bear style.
Exactly.
Oh, lucky you, Richard.
Yeah.
Happy birthday! Yeah, thanks. Yay!
What's that smell?
Fresh meat for you.
Deep talk.
And now I want a red one. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like all the chrome on the knobs and everything now.
The Grover tuners are better than the glue sounds.
I know. I just don't like the way they look.
I prefer the way it looks. Yeah, that was a sweet
I like the
guitar.
ivory looking. Yeah, that was a sweet guitar.
Yeah. It's like it's limited. I'm like, fuck! Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
That was the one I went. I looked at the hang tag and it was just empty. It was just a plastic hang tag with nothing, no card in it. I'm like, need some info.
If it was that price Canadian, it was around the same price. This would have been new.
Yeah.
Do something. Basically the same guitar.
Lee
but just
leads an interesting life.
60s version, right?
I was on break at a sub shop, and after eating most of my sub, had a little nap in the woods behind the shop. And raccoons stole this sandwich, I guess. Wow, that's a lot to unpack there. I don't think I've ever gone and taken a nap in the woods behind an establishment I worked at ever.
Not voluntarily.
No.
I am sure I have, but there was probably reasons. Lifestyle choices and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I was like some form of opioid reason, just nodding off.
I probably meant to sit down.
I was drinking a little and tired. Okay.
And when you wake up under the tree, you're like, what the what? And you see the beer, you're like,
There's Jack Collins.
Right on. Thanks, man.
Tuning in from Louisiana, I believe. Yeah, that duck didn't learn about going into your pool, did he, Rick?
Hmm.
I'm just picturing now little animated vignettes of Lee's life. The raccoons eating the sandwich, curling up for a little nap. No, it's just a trick, Jack.
Trev comes flying by in the background on the back of a moose. Walmart had their Canadian display because Canada Day's coming up, and nothing more Canadian than a stuffed moose that wears a toque, Matt. I'm just saying. I'm like, that's a moose wearing a toque. Yeah. Sounds kind of like a British pub, though, Trev. The moose in a toque.
Hmm.
You gotta put like the brass moose in a toque or something.
The brass moose.
The brass moose.
The brass moose is down the street.
Yeah. Next to the tin bucket. I actually know where there is a tin bucket. Tin bucket's actually a golfing thing.
The Spirit Bear Cafe.
All right, at least it's a picnic table there. It wasn't like just completely out in the woods. So.
It's just like some random dilapidated picnic table they found in the middle.
I think you came upon a homeless encampment. Some woods, just ran a picnic table.
Don't mind me.
Maybe that's the raccoons that have that as a lure.
Yeah. Oh, look, he fell for it.
You got some What up?
You lace the picnic table with the knockouts. Yeah. He's going to be asleep.
Fluffing up a pillow. Just going to leave that there.
Yeah.
It's a skunk.
Birds are just doing lullaby chirpings in the air just to relax you even more.
And the moose is behind the bushes peeping like, tonight, you. Run away.
Is the moose under the toque better than the elf on the shelf?
Yeah.
Right? I don't
think there's going to be much of a shelf left.
know.
Be a big shelf.
It would have to be a real big shelf. Never really been that scared in my whole life.
Cheers, Mark.
So I walked outside and saw the moose. But I was like, nope, that's not happening today.
Like Mark just goes, hey, Hip's here!
There's a large deer in the front yard. My dad's like, that ain't no deer. Get in the house. Yep, nope. If it hits the car, just look away. That was fun. What do you remember about Canada, going to Canada when you were a kid? What the hell was that freaking deer? It was so violent.
The deer are really big there. That was a moose.
That was not a deer. My dad always said, that was not a deer.
We got some big.
And the way he was so calm, though, he's like, get in the house. He's like, we're not doing
Here's
that
the
today.
difference between Maryland and Alberta. One has a lot of deer in the yard. The other has a moose in his yard. Quite often.
And then, like, when we got older, my dad was explaining to me, he's like, yeah, when they get stuck in neighborhoods on the concrete, they start flipping out, and you're just like, leave it alone. Let animal control come and deal with it.
It's a force to be reckoned with. It's huge.
Yeah, see, I've come across a lot of bears. The bears up at where my mom lives, I would walk outside and it would just be sitting there looking at you. You wouldn't even know it because it's pitch black out there. You're smoking a cigarette. And then, like, you go to, like, flick the cigarette or walk over towards the ashtray, and the bear would be like, "Meh." You're like, what? Why have you been here the whole time? Like, holy crap, you're little, where's the big one? Back slowly into the house. Holy. There's a lot of them out here, too. It's crazy.
Yeah. I like the idea of living in the country, but I'm not the top of the food chain.
Sure are.
Well, they're not that big. Well, I mean, if there's a couple of them. A couple of them might overpower you, but one of them, and they're usually pretty skittish. If you just, like, raise your hands up real high and go, "Rah!" They'll usually run away.
Depends.
Now, you go further up into the mountains and you find a brown bear, don't do that.
Don't do that. What you don't do is grizzlies are like, really, motherfucker?
Oh, you scared me.
Yes,
Oh, it's me.
yep.
That's the problem here.
And start
Yeah,
praying.
black bears and brown bears is one thing, but then when you get into the grizzly territory, you got
fun.
issues. And what's after that, Ken? Polar bears, and they're even more bigger and pissed off.
Don't leave out the Kodiak.
You know, the funny thing about polar bears is they're not even really like. So, they're only going to attack and eat you because they're like food. Food. That's literally it.
Look at the size of that seal. And they can't even swim properly.
Food to them, and like I have a friend that
That's all
works
they
on a
think, there's
polar
no
bear
food?
reserve up in, I want to say Cochrane, Ontario. Ken, I want to say he lives in Cochrane. And polar bear reserve. I'm like, fuck, that's north. He's like, yep. I was like, how long does it take you to drive home? He goes, you don't. You fly into Toronto and rent a car. Like, oh, he's like, yeah, it's cheaper to fly than drive.
Sheesh. Like that footage of the people that are on the boat and they're filming the polar bear running across one of the polar caps that's floating. And she's like, oh, look, he's following us. He's trying to say hi. And the guy looks over and goes, no, you are like food. He wants to eat. And she's like, oh, dear God.
What's up, DOB? You're on live.
You get a good look at it, too, and you can just see that it's like completely covered in like blood. And there's just dead seal carcasses.
See, Lee says
all over
most
this
animals
thing.
will probably say we taste bad. Not all of us. I have a feeling I would be inedible to polar bear. Like,
What did that cannibal
like
guy
it.
said? He said the cannibal guy said anybody with tattoos tastes funny.
Yay!
He likes the
Hey, look at me.
the corn fed, just like he said, just like pigs. If you're corn fed, oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, the Churchill, Manitoba. That's like the polar bear capital.
Yep.
Yep.
That's where, they got tourists. You'll love it, Matt. They got school buses, but on monster truck wheels to have them high enough that the polar bears can't get into the school bus.
I've seen.
And then they
photos
drive
of
you out into the polar bears.
the cage bus. I always thought to myself, is that really what you want to get in for your last, moments of life? Uh-oh, we got AI Trev.
Oh, my goodness.
What the hell, McCullough music?
There you go.
Who stole my sandwich?
Copyright infringement. And now the tables have turned. The AI is being used against us.
Wait, that's him with myself.
Yin and yang, baby.
Yeah, I'm basically inedible. Yeah. More ways than one. Want to get fucked up, need a hippie?
Fresh cabbage.
I always
Waited all night at these crossroads for this damn cabbage.
I don't like mushrooms, but there are means to an end.
Yeah, ain't one of those hippies in the West Coast. I'm tripping balls.
Then you got your jazz cabbage.
They like the campers because they're in sleeping bags like the human burritos.
Yeah, well, it's like snacks. Conveniently packaged.
It's like take a bite out of one guy's ankle and take another bite out of somebody's arm. Like, go back to the guy at the ankle. I think I like this one.
My sister's like, whatever, I'm delicious. I'm not. Bones and grizzle and fat. Where's the meat? There's no meat. There's no meat.
Well, think about all of that to get to the marrow, which is a good shit.
Right? Bo says the animals here are always high, so they don't do anything. Wonder why, Bo. Wonder how you keep that campfire going all the time, right?
All the deer in my yard just stand there. I thought they were statues.
Like, wow, what's with all the fake animals out in the back 40 there? They look really real, they're real, but they don't move. Nope. They're all like nodding off. Like,
I thought they were fake until one pooped. Definitely real.
Backyard's kind of like Hastings Street on a Friday night, Trev.
Right.
A lot of zombie action going on.
Oh man, it's bad enough during the day. Wow.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Well, that's why I picked Friday night. You know, I'm thinking that's just fucking chaos then. Well, I don't know if there's much of it.
Yeah, pretty much any day of the week. That little neck of the woods around there, Grandville, and
Right. We got it here too. Oof, not that bad. Frozen in grease, surely. I like it.
who was coming to the rickshaw, Trev? Someone was
Recently announced that Mancuso kid, I think.
CSS.
Then we
See
reacted
you,
to it.
thanks for the birthday love.
Have a good night, Amanda.
So Tone Talk has Richie Kotzen this Friday.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So the second
I'm
time
all cool.
around,
I've literally already seen several interviews by YouTubers with Richie Kotzen over the years. So I'm like other than new stuff, like Pete Thorne's interviews with him. I think Pete's had him on twice, I want to say. The Polish girls stay here. Oh. Hey, new development, Trev. Another reason to never to go visit Bo. We're gonna have to brush up on our Polish, but I'm just saying.
Get some basic phrases down anyway.
just learn some Walter Alstanek and you'll be cruising.
No.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Polish metal, maybe. It's got to be some kind of Polish metal.
Well, then you got to wear makeup.
Yeah, it's just death metal. Polish, Swedish, it's all kind of the same. One just sounds more like it's in a garbage can than the other one.
Patrick's dating himself.
Yeah. Yeah, Granville's not that bad. Hastings and Maine, it's a little circle of fun.
Buddy lives there. It was just his birthday the other day. And I noticed a group photo of his birthday hang. One of the guys is wearing the East Van t-shirt with the cross. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that sign. Like, I'm good. Should come hang. Nope, I'm good.
Mm.
And the chat has ground to a halt. That's okay. So you booked tomorrow off work, Trev?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I catch a boat over. And then all next week, I'm over on the island doing a little island tour.
Right. A 3-island tour?
Just the one.
Yeah, just a big ass one though.
Technically, I'm only going halfway up. Is Campbell River even halfway?
Basically,
That's halfway to Port Hardy, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't call it the end of civilization, but it's the last town. Like anybody north goes to Campbell River to do their major shopping.
Fair enough.
I'll take that. Thanks, Richard.
Yeah, some pretty cool country, but you're definitely kind of out in the boonies.
Kinda?
Kinda. Sasquatch country.
What's that? Jack Collins would like to go to Canada smallmouth bass fish.
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, they're cool.
Same, Zach, yeah. I saw Richie Kotzen play live at Cosmo a few years ago. That's right. As I made a point of that because I thought, he's always missing out. I'm like, how good is he live? Holy shit. Plays and sings just as good live as he does on an album.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show before they started cheaping out. Then that would have been 2018. So the next year they had, instead of like Richie Kotzen headlining, it was Sloan. It's like very Canadian. Kim Mitchell.
Man. He headlined.
And then when they brought it back, it was all tribute acts. Really? Brian Adams tribute was good. The Elton John tribute was a bit fucking much. Yeah, Mark, you read it. It's not me.
Candle in the wind. Hard bass.
I don't know if he did Candle in the Wind. It was a lot of the rock. Is like,
Yeah, I hope not.
no, fucking bad enough. Crocodile Rock. Holy fuck. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Bitch is back.
The plane.
Tiny Dancer or Tony Danza, depending on what lyric option you use. Yeah, bass are seen as more of the nuisance fish at a lot of lakes, from what I hear. Most people do want to do walleye or trout. A lot of trout. Just got to go north for trout.
Lots of trout.
Because they're good to eat, basically.
Right? You don't even have to scale them, right?
Yeah.
Got them and fry them up.
The walleyes are pretty good.
Yeah.
On the Kenora.
Yeah, Mark usually has a freezer with some walleye in it at any given time.
Caught a muskie once. Didn't get him in the boat.
I don't think you want to eat that.
No, that'd be like eating a pike.
Yeah. Dirty pike. Yeah.
Fucking.
Mark has the pike on occasion. You want some pike? Nope.
Stupid perch. It's like, God damn it, another stupid perch.
Yeah, come on up, Jack. Talk to Mark Taft. He's your in-house fisherman around here. Of course, he doesn't own a boat, so you're fishing from the shore. So there's that. But he'll walk you around. We fish here, we fish over here, we fish over there. Zach fishes too, I think. Which has got to be better fishing down here for Zach than fucking Oshawa.
Dang it. Mutant fish.
Yeah, you're getting that fish from fucking The Simpsons with the 3 eyeballs. Blinky. I think that's the kind of fish you're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you can also with brook trout and
rainbow.
rainbow.
Rainbow. Just got them
Mm-hmm.
off with the head, got it open. We can throw it in the pan, some butter.
Yeah, brook trout, they do the head and everything. You just don't eat the head. But
Brookies are good eating.
yeah, little brookies.
Lake trout. And Dolly Varden. You ever have a Dolly Varden? That was pretty tasty. It's like a trout.
Bo says last time I went fishing was at the Meyer grocery store.
It's the best way to do it.
I got some haddock upstairs. So I thought, Zach. I was going to say, you and Mark should hook up, go fishing.
I'm a big fan of the salmon. Sockeye, coho.
I like catching them.
Don't mind fucking steelhead either. Steelhead's not bad. Lake tuna, lake swordfish, lake mahi-mahi.
Fish.
Yep.
Don't like snapper.
Don't hell of it for the win.
Not really a sole
I
fan.
grew up eating pickerel and walleye. And
Yeah,
all
not
that
big
stuff.
not big on sole.
Pickerel's really bony.
Hey, we got a question, Trev. Which? Let me translate. What the fuck, Trev?
I get mixed up with Ben. I found Ben over at Pete Storm. I found Pete Storm because of Rick Beato. And it all goes back to when Edward passed, and I was watching YouTube that night, and I saw this Beato thing come up, and watched that, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool show, so I subbed to that, and then that New Year's, he had Pete Thorne on, and I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. I subbed to him, and then watching Pete on Sundays, it's like, this Ben Coombs guy seems pretty cool, and he's got a show, let's check that out. And started watching Ben's channel. Kind of seemed like my kind of place, so I joined his Patreon and called him on his promise to have live hangs, and that's pretty much how it happened.
Yeah. So if any of you channel members enjoy water buffalo meetings, thank this guy.
Mm-hmm.
True story.
Hot dogs.
Monster. When's the next? I guess it'll be the first Saturday in July, right?
It's his birthday, July 5th.
July 5th.
And then she'll be on the next night for her birthday public hanging.
Sweet.
Her public hanging? What?
Be like a double hatter.
Yep.
Is she a witch?
Well, she may not be at the water buffalo meeting. She may be off doing other stuff.
No. Never
No,
met.
Trev and I live further apart than you and I do, Richard.
Yeah, I'm closer to Texas than I am to Toronto.
I can drive 20 hours and meet Richard. I drive 20 hours. I'm still in Ontario, heading west, because you got to go north and up and around the lakes.
Mm-hmm. I could get as far as Winnipeg, maybe in 20 hours.
Fuck, that's like, damn it, yeah, that's over halfway. See, because Winnipeg.
I mean, Saskatchewan is you just roll in and bam, you
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
80 miles an hour, hit the cruise control, and
it's gone.
Port Perry to fish, sure, Zach. I have an aunt and uncle live up in that area. It's good. Lake Scugog.
Home with Muskie.
I don't know. Is it Aussie things on the 5th? Maybe it is.
It is. Tis.
Mm.
Patrick says Winnipeg's about. What are we all meeting up in Winnipeg? No, fuck that. Again, that's an August thing, Trev. If we're meeting up in Winnipeg, it's August.
I can make it to Calgary in less than 12, and I think from Calgary to Winnipeg is about another 12.
Yeah, it's the prairies go quick, man. It's like boom, boom, boom.
And then after Winnipeg, you get that whole Canadian Shield, Lake of the
What's
Woods.
the thing? Because it's 24 hours to. It's like what the hell is it? Powell something River. Oh,
Powell River?
Subscriber from there.
That's up north. Or cold, just thinking.
Richard says there should be an in-person water buffalo meeting once a year. It would be fun to hang with everyone. It would, but we're rather spread out. That's where things like NAMM shows are good, because then everybody can kind of meet up at the NAMM show. But we did do an in-house. What do we call that? I forget what it's called. But we did a meet and greet.
Right.
I think we call it Canuck Fest or something.
Makes sense.
I don't remember. Well, we basically took over in Arden's music for an afternoon. There was half a dozen of us, I think. Mark Taft was there. Absolute Mayhem was there. My sister came by on her lunch break because she worked at the bank, which was just across the street at the end of the block, so no big deal. Easy walking distance. Guitar Hack drove down from Toronto. Of course, he probably would admit it now, but he did. Richard Shanahan showed up with his whole rig. And he brought somebody as well, and I can't remember his name.
Cool.
Plus a few customers going, what the hell's going on here? Why are all these people in here?
We're being swarmed.
Seems rather busy in here. Yeah. What do? We all meet up in Nashville, and then we'll just take like a bus, and we'll do group visits to all the guitar shops.
It could be fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
I don't mind the idea of a Caribbean cruise.
Hey, once we get the smoker-friendly cruise, we're gold. That's the key. They got all this all you can drink. Where's the all you can smoke pass? That's the one I want.
If you charter like a smaller yacht,
you charter a big ass boat, and you
freaking houseboat over there, and the food swap would be deluxe. Get one of them 22 people houseboats with a hot tub in it. And
right.
Got like 4 or 5 bedrooms. That's the way to roll.
Seen a few nice ones out here. There's a view.
Well, it's a blast out there because the companies, they got like 20, 30 boats, and you get all these boats with groups out on the water, and you all got the CB radios, so you find out because you got a beach in the you can't see out on the lake.
Mark Spurgeon's comment: I could be a Whitehorse. We're not meeting in Whitehorse.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, not even if Metallica's playing. That was Tuk to Yuk Tuk, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Tuk to Yuk Tuk, yeah. A fancy Airbnb. I would say like one of those ones where it's like, you know, can't remember, they all have the little cabins, so they'll have like 30 cabins for rent instead of individual rooms type things. That'd be cool. Because then usually there's a pavilion of some kind, which is basically a meeting hall where we can all hang and jam.
Pavilion.
As long as they've got a couple of circuits there, 110 power, should be fine.
Right. They usually have some kind of a feeding area.
Some Wi-Fi wouldn't hurt, because then we could
Wi-Fi wouldn't hurt.
live
stream to those who can't make it.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple of campgrounds that got like jamboree spaces where you can rent the whole pit. And they got that clubhouse thing in the middle kind of thing.
Or we just rent like a couple dozen camper trailers and we park them all at Bo's house and we'll just hang out at Bo's with all of his gear and weed.
And just show up.
Bo's like, where's all my gear? Where's all my weed? What the fuck? Like, there's a crop growing in there yesterday. It's gone. Well, see, your mom made some really good pierogies.
It's not all gone. Still this one bag.
Still this bag.
Yeah, see, Wayne did that. I did it in 2001. My buddy won the trip. It still costs us like $500 a head to get out there, and you got to pay for fuel, and you got to buy the food and stuff. But that was a hoot. Absolutely tooling around on the lake in a houseboat. There's another houseboat full of restaurant people from Regina. Most of them were women.
I know there's a very large arsenal there. Lucky Sevens, any gummies tonight? I didn't really
No,
think
actually, I haven't. Still can't get out of the.
Hasn't Dan Gorman been here the whole show too, Ken? Jesus Christ. Like, do you melt into the wall that much that people really... Hey, Ken's here! It's not the Zoom.
Well, I melt into the hammerheads, you know?
I guess so.
How's it going, Dan? Good to see you.
I thought about it, but I don't quite feel up to gummies tonight. That might make me not feel so good.
Well, I was kind of wondering myself, actually, but guess I had the drops of doom.
The tincture of death. the tincture of consequence.
Do it.
The tincture of consequence. Yes.
Man, kind of like
31 people watching.
Doom.
Up the thumb of up.
Woohoo! We're down to 74 outside. 69 by midnight. Yay! We actually get to sleep in a cool house tonight. Yay! So we don't need that fan on anymore. It's starting to get chilled. Finally cooled down. Which means I'll go upstairs and be like, oh, it's so hot up here. Maybe I will sleep down here.
I think we're still going to get more rain. It's going to get hot on the weekend, though.
That's why the temperature's dropping. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
I went up on the roof today and did the clearing of the gutters. Yeah, tomorrow's high of 62 with a 70% chance of rain. So there you go. Happy summertime. So this is why I never set the pool up before July 1st, because you get sucked into this false sense of summer for a week, and then you're cleaning a pool.
Oh, I don't know, Trev. If I had a pool, I would have had it set up for this week.
Yeah. But that's a random, unseasonable
No.
exception that proves the rule.
Generally, we used to always get a heat wave at the end of May. You know what I mean? Hit like it was like the last week of May would just be hot and humid, and then it'd be summer into June type thing, where it'd dry out more.
Yeah.
Where like May 24th weekend, sometimes that would be hot
That was
and muggy.
last rain almost.
Yeah. Like says, what do you think of the Klon pedal? Love it. I have a Klon style pedal on my board.
There you go.
I do not have one.
Generally have over the years always had a Klon style pedal on my board at any given time. So they make a good boost. A good filter of your tone, as it were. It does a thing.
Yeah. For a boost, reach over. Boost.
Well, when you can't reach over because you're about to take a lead break, you need a little extra something. Just
Hard time.
Je ne sais quoi.
Sure needs to clean up the pool.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. But it's also nice to have a pool.
Right.
We were thinking we might just get a little one. Get like a little 8-footer that's 2 feet deep and just put it out here in the sunroom.
Yeah. Umox.
Oh, sweet.
What up?
Thank you very much.
Nice crowd tonight. Oh, it's so quiet in here now. I don't have the fan running. It's just like weird.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, I was like, are my ears plugged all of a sudden? Haven't already? Please hit that like, folks. Helps a fellow out.
Mm-hmm.
Algorithms, such. My ear is plugged. Now I just noticed it's plugged. It's because I had the wind blowing on it for 2 hours. So that's probably why it's plugged.
Mm-hmm. Change in pressure.
The new Keeley pedal looks yeah. I've got the LPD Embers, which is his take on a 4-knob Klon, which I prefer because it's Klon with an added bass control.
Nice.
Which is what all Klons need, in my opinion. So they do kind of shelve some low end, so it's nice to add a little back end. But that new Keeley, what's the Maris it's called, or something like that? I want to say. I don't do silent stages. Stages are made to be loud. Or are supposed to be loud. Gotta keep up with the drums.
As you crank the shit out of the PA.
As you crank the shit out of the PA. You know it's going to be a loud night when they start miking the drums. You're like, oh, okay. Michael Cross says there's so many cool pedals, I'm going to be financially ruined.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I'm not saying I have sitting in PayPal and escrow a little fund. I keep putting in a little side each month for the new LPD when he does the ODR1 take. I'm really waiting for that. So I'm like, some of the Patreon money each month just gets held back. So hopefully, by the time it's released,
Ready to go.
Yep, we're good to go. Coming soon. Give it to me now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he might get a text in about a week. Was the first of the month hits? Yeah, I may reach out to a certain pedal dealer and say, where are we on that? Yes, I'll take a prototype.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Oof. That's
Yeah, that's a, as many as she can, I guess.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ever hear of the
And
grumpy
she'd
sound
be
guy? They're
loaded.
all grumpy. Oh,
Been
like
messing
doing
with the
a
green
shot.
flicker stuff.
$5 shot for his age. Like shot. Oh, geez, that's a lot of shots for anybody. How big are these shots? And what are we shooting? You know.
Mm-hmm. I think Arky did 7 at the last Saturday night.
JHS Color Box and Beatronics Royal Jelly are my 2 most recent faves. Nice. Both are well-known and popular pedals, like with good reps. I don't think I've tried either of them. But I think that isn't the Color Box that's supposed to be like based off a Neve preamp or Neve strip, which is cool. That'd be great for vocals, you'd think.
It's the preamp that would be giving all the color to that strip, so that's why they call it the color box.
Right.
When somebody says add color to it, and they're like, bruh, you talking about this? You put that, it kind of has that weird compression thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Levels everything out and boosts the low end. It's cool. I messed with one. I liked it. I want to get that, what's it called? I always forget the name of it. It's like a fractal delay, pitch shifty, all kinds of craziness. Forget the name of it though.
Oh, from Keeley?
Is it Keeley?
The Octosi?
That's I want one of those, and then there's another walrus audio that does some weird stuff that I'd like to have more ambience.
Mark asks, what's everyone smoking tonight? Edibles. I am smoking a mixture of blackjack and lemon haze.
MK Ultra Kush.
And it's working well.
Got the jiggling.
Ken?
I'm still doing a Durban Gorilla.
There we go.
Breaks mighty fine.
The Octosi is killer. That color box is board strip thing. Might have to get one of those. Will I finally get a JHS product and like it? We shall see. Although I didn't mind the Angry Driver, I just didn't really have a use for it.
I really like the reverb tank because it has its own what do you call it? It's its own effects loop that you can plug into it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of fun to mess with, and it's a really decent sounding tank reverb for being digital and all. Not bad. It does kill some of your volume though if you try to use it as your main reverb.
What happened?
Yeah, just throw a boost in front of your clean channel, you'd be gold.
Katie Faye in the house. Richard Nagamitsu has some Afghan hash. Ooh. Look at him. Ooh, nice.
Vance.
Wow. Not saying I do too, but I do too.
Mark Spurgeon says, I'm living on Reds, vitamin C, and cocaine. All right, well.
Nice.
All right. I think that's more of it.
What did you get your vitamin C?
He's got the vitamin C going there. Yeah. The other vitamins.
Yep, I have an annual birthday show. Annual birthday bash.
Oh, show. So I guess that means next year it'll be on a Thursday.
Is it only one day a year?
Unless it's a leap year.
Hmm.
And then it skips to Friday. Oh my. We'll take over Charles' channel.
One could only hope. Yep, next year is a Thursday. Just like that.
Just like that.
So like Shazam.
Sort of. It's like a Julian.
Easy, Eddie.
Right. Yay!
Wow. That's a popular guitar, but dang.
That it's already been guessed. Patrick Treitz.
Yeah, like fucking just showed up. Bam. This is what it is.
Easy, Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Well, I see what Dan did there, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's a wizard. Burn him! He's a wizard.
I weigh as much as a duck.
But do you float?
And what else so floats?
His beard is floating. He's a wizard. He's like,
How much would you pay for a 96 Epiphone Gold Top? Well, I bought a 97 Epiphone Gold Top once for $175.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little beat up. It's now refinished and sitting over there with a bronze top on it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's in decent shape, because that's a made in Korea. I bet you they're fetching 6 these days, maybe even 7. They were a quality build at that time.
Well, $100.
But was just standing there waving a C note. Or was that on behalf of Charles, who is still suspiciously absent tonight? I'm just saying.
Mm.
Paid $400, plays great. Great deal.
There you go.
I had to think, like,
Counts.
for years, I thought the way I gigged with made in Korea Epiphone Les Pauls when possible. I think one of them might have been a made in China, but I think the others were all made in Korea. I paid a premium for that. I paid an extra $50, you know, because around that time they were going for about 3. I'd pay 3.5 if it wasn't made in Korea, plus a small sample.
Well, so I mixed Glenn
See,
Flicker's
look,
IRs with my IRs.
Okay.
And mine are better. So then I put them on top of each other, and I was like, okay, that's pretty tasty. Sorry, Glenn. Something just wasn't right. Mine just are more subby and realistic sounding. I also spent a whole year
like
doing it.
microphones in an
Well, I suppose since we're 2 hours in the show, so if you too would like to celebrate your birthday on a live stream, hit a fella up.
Every time I'm on, it's my birthday. Like Fred at the 1320 Fred at the racetrack. Happy birthday, Fred! It's always my birthday when I'm at the racetrack. I watch way too much YouTube.
Well, there is that. No, nobody watches enough YouTube. Everyone should watch more YouTube.
You know how it is when you're at work and you have a battery pack. You're just like, yeah.
Pick a playlist, put it on when you leave the house.
Okay, well, we'll still do it. If you want to do it, we'll do it.
Better than the noise in the background.
Hips wired, yeah. Ooh, settle down, hip.
Shh. I know.
Ooh, does everyone
Out
really?
of control.
Yeah, Ken's been tripping balls the entire show. Just,
Woo! And loving it.
he's like, I keep my shit together. I can handle my shit. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wish I was tripping balls, but let's go with tripping balls.
If you ain't, you ought to be.
Showed band practicing. Like, how you doing? I'm on hour 3 of an acid trip. Cool.
You're fine.
Just don't look in the mirror.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, brother Tom.
Cheers. Thanks, man.
Going, Tom.
Much love, Tommy. Vodka ice. I don't mind me one of them Smirnoff ices once in a while. Kind of a refreshing lemonade type thing.
Right. Ken, are you in Western Canada? Fucking just about as west as it gets.
Oh, yeah. The West Island. The
Yeah.
big West Island. I'm out in Sydney.
Not Australia. Someone thought it was Australia. Who was that? Does it sound like it's Australia?
It's a beauty place to be, man.
Patrick knows.
Yeah,
I've done it.
or it's like it's just the whole mirrors. It's just like glass panels, so you think you can see through, but there's like 14 panels between you and where you want to go.
Yeah. Welcome to the multiverse.
Broken. Fuck.
No, not Australia. I said not Australia. But I did say Australia, but it was no.
Oh, see, Canada has 2 Sydneys, one on each coast.
That's
At
it.
least one on each coast.
Oh, there's
Be
rules,
supporting
Patrick.
There could be some more sprinkled in between. I'm not quite sure, but
No mirrors and no minor scales when you're
No,
on
they might
LSD.
be small little dinky towns. Blink once and the Google Earth hasn't even found them yet. Yeah, it's pretty cool out there. Highly recommended.
there's worse places to live.
Yeah, I'll be taking my camera with me next week when I do my tour. Got the old Nikon DSLR back out.
Right.
See if I can remember what all those buttons do.
Stuff. Sure. Might be a couple there just for show, but most of them do stuff.
I've assigned them to do stuff. Do that.
It's good to see Brother Tom in the chat.
Yeah.
We got Charles Green coming up on Sunday. That's going to be fun.
Love that.
This is true.
Always
No idea what we're going to talk about, but nor do I care because I know it's going to be good.
When you get Charles on, things just flow. I mean, he's
Right. He felt bad the last couple times. He said, I don't have any stories prepared. I'm like, it's all good, bro. Just hang, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wing it, man.
Thanks, Eddie.
It's just another gig.
Yeah, and then sister the week after that.
Get it all laid out. And there'll be whiskey weekend after that.
And then whiskey weekend.
It will be that time, yeah.
It'll be the last day. I think we're only doing the 2 days. Well, Friday night, Saturday night.
Recover on Sunday.
Come back Sunday.
And Monday.
I took the Monday off.
Smart for you.
The Friday off and the Monday off. So I've got
You to carry on into the whiskey weekend just because you will get back because someone's like, I'm all partied out. And then, hey, what are you up to? I'm like, nothing. Want to hang? Yep. Ever measure your beard?
what, like a ruler? Mm-hmm. Let's see.
No, I can't hold it.
From the bottom of the chin. What does it say?
There you go.
It?
Yeah, call it 10. Camera
About
angle.
10, yeah.
But yeah. Call it 10.
10 inches, yeah.
My, it's a big one.
Yeah, coincidence.
Zach says, remember what time you said you and the family stop at Taco Bell? No, I used to stop at the family, not so much me, yes. Know that Taco Bell very well. Yeah. Yeah. On the way out of the city, because it's not too far off the highway. If we missed that, then I'd hit the Burger King in Whitby. It's right near the highway.
Yeah, haven't been to a Burger King in years.
Same. Taco Bell on the other hand.
One pretty close by here, and I went there just after the move.
It did not agree with you. You were dying. I remember that.
I regretted it, and I don't know if I'll ever go back. I used to like the Whopper Wednesdays. Go in, get a couple Whoppers.
Right?
I like the flame broiled action. There's a DQ near here, too. They got the 2 cheeseburgers for $7.
Easy. Someone go full send.
Yeah, like a 125 or something.
Is like guys driving a chainsaw or something?
Yeah, lawnmower? I'm not sure. Pretty funky.
Was that a drone flying by, maybe?
The drones are kind of like really loud hummingbirds.
Wasn't that far off.
Not if you use a 2-stroke chainsaw motor.
Right. When the red-green drones.
It sounds like one of those RC planes that runs on nitro.
Right.
Yeah, totally weird sounding. I don't want to know.
No, I've got a Cessna or something.
Are Canadian Taco Bell and Burger King different than the U.S.? Yes. Taco Bells in Canada have a fraction of the menu that American Taco Bells have. Burger Kings are pretty close.
Most of our Taco Bells are hooked up with a KFC.
That too. Which I'm okay with.
Now we got Taco Times. They're kind of few and far between these days. I prefer Taco Times to Taco Bell any day of the week. They got the crispy beef burrito with cheese.
Ooh.
My favorite.
No, not aware of that change here. We have mucho burrito around here.
I don't like those big fucking. It's a rice wrap.
Yeah, I don't like.
Big ass rice
Well, I don't
wrap.
want rice in my fucking burrito.
Yeah. Call me a soft taco guy, I guess. I like the hard tacos too, but not from Taco Bell.
No. We have another one, Burrito Brothers, too, I think it's called.
We've got quite a few, like Ma and Pa. Mexican.
Real Mexican food.
Tacoritas or whatever they are.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Like barbacoa and stuff.
Barbacoa.
Hot dogs.
Eyes are gonna light up every time. Oh, hot dogs!
Hot dogs.
I go for some hot dogs.
I would have had hot dogs with my wife served.
Hot dogs.
Oh man, I love you
The
guys.
fact you interrupted him sounded so excited over hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dog.
You got my attention.
Right? Well, probably halfway.
Thank you make me sad, but give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Not even gonna ask.
The best part about the drums is that you can feel them. You can feel them in your heart.
What was the other one?
Thanks, Matt. I knew it was only a matter of time before I ended up in this Roadcaster.
And sample.
And sampled.
So good.
What you need, Patrick Trace, is some Mary Browns.
Mary Brown's isn't bad. We got this place out here. It's called Duffin's Donuts, and they got this free-to chicken.
I'm waiting for Marcel to go, you can get some St. Hubert's. No, we don't. They tried in Ontario in the 80s. It failed. Well, maybe, Jack. You know, it usually happens a couple hours in twang. Usually around an hour or two, 2.5 hours in, start pontificating, ooh, what can I have to eat later tonight?
I'm almost ready for another piece of pizza.
Right.
Bought a large pizza for lunch. I ate 2 pieces, and I still got like 6 left. I'll be eating pizza for the next 48 hours.
Well, the thing now it's cooled down. I actually got an appetite. So
I might actually be able to turn on the toaster out. Ooh.
yeah, I did the creamy Parmesan sidekicks with chicken in it, but I couldn't eat much of it. Hey, it's Jim.
Right on. Cheers, Jim. Thanks, man.
It's late night, Jim.
Richard, you got to get the butter knives and the torch out, man. That's the best way to smoke hash.
Do we have to do a tutorial?
You want a demo?
Jim's birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
Well,
Hey, Jim.
really happy birthday to you if I don't see you tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Do we all have to guess JP's? Jim's fucking
Mary Brown, well, all fried chicken places are hit and miss, right, Patrick? That's like,
Yeah.
you know, like Trev likes KFC. I refuse. in this neck of the woods to eat KFC. It's just
Oh, I've got a good one here.
fatty, nasty.
It's usually pretty good.
That's not, and I'm not talking about the employees, Matt. Greasy, fatty, nasty.
That's the American way.
Hey, are you talking about the employees or the chicken? Yes.
I do like the
The
pub.
whole situation.
Yes.
Why is it every time I go into a KFC, it's so hot and moist in there?
It has to be that way with the juicy chicken, you know? Everything is just sweating. It's all just so moist.
Smoke hash is under glass. What do you... I'm just picturing like laying under a glass coffee table, but still smoking out of a pipe. Blowing smoke up against the glass. Ooh. Are you okay under there, buddy?
Like Bernie under the beer tap. Go, go.
Right. Well, we'll go a little while longer here, folks. Arf's back. I didn't know Crispy Patty was an employee. Oh. Love it. Mm-hmm. I have another demo coming out on Friday. I can't remember what it... Oh, yeah, it's that hollow body or semi-hollow body Ibanez. Matte Sparkle Purple. It's the finish.
Matt picks up what?
What? Yeah.
Well, he said Matt Sparkle Fin. I'm like, you're speaking my language.
Yeah, sort of.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah. It's all right. High pollute though, so I was
all the freaking sparkle. Purple,
Yeah.
all the sparkle.
Not a lot of sparkle. Not like it's not Gretsch level of sparkle.
Oh, see, I want that Gretsch. What do
Yeah.
they call it? Royal Purple or whatever? Oh my god.
I know.
I don't know if it's silver or purple,
Well, there
but I
goes the
don't
Hornet
care.
back the other way.
Got his smokes.
No, that's the same way, actually.
He
He's
forgot
doing
his
laps.
smokes.
Way.
Look at his darts. I accidentally turned the Trev setting
That's what
into
I'm
a
saying,
fire
Blue
breather.
Mox. It's too greasy around here.
It's not. It's good.
I can't do the KFC. That's why I go for Mary Brown's.
Publix Deli. That's where I get my fried chicken.
Mary Brown's way more expensive. So.
Yeah.
And they don't have coupons. I like to use the coupons.
Or the gas
Mary
station.
Brown's usually they'll honor KFC coupons traditionally too. Or but in Trenton it's golden chicken and ribs, but that's really just Mary Brown's rebranded.
I got a rack of baby backs in the fridge. I got some chicken breasts in the fridge. I got more than half a pizza in the fridge. I'm set.
We be eating.
Beers in the fridge. I got whiskeys on the counter. 12-pack of Coca-Cola. About 11-pack of Coca-Cola.
Pack of Coca-Cola.
See, Blue Mox knows.
Yep.
Top notch for sure.
So it's Richard Nagamitsu apparently.
It's already been guessed. Patrick guessed it.
Yep.
Born in 69. So I was not quite a month old when they landed on the moon. my mom would have went to
Oh
Woodstock.
no, my camera did some weird thing when I did.
I like Marcel. Hash has been my drug of choice since I was 17. I'm now 68. Damn. Nice. Zach got a new 7-rack stand yesterday for his acoustics.
Right on.
He looks like Noah, so I guess 287, maybe 56. No, just
Back in a moment.
Ken's got to go make a drug deal. Mark's off work. Sorry.
Sir. There's a song in there. Sorry.
Phenomenon.
You know, he hasn't seen the Miss Piggy thing.
No. I don't think I want to.
I did send it to you. I know better.
Especially if it's the one I'm thinking of that I already did see.
You probably saw it, yeah. It's gross.
Yeah.
But it's it's so good. Only oinks. That's what it was. Mana. The cat is gone. Oh, oof. I'm chill on that for a minute.
See, now I got munchies on the brain. Dang it. I don't want to make a pizza.
I got some chips and dip too. I made some of that sour cream with the onion soup mix chip dip the other day.
Yeah.
I had a craving for that with some Ripple chips because you get more dip.
You got to use the rip. Well, plus it's load bearing, right? Because
Structural integrity.
Yeah. Unless you're an idiot and use it sideways, then you're guaranteed to crack it.
Well, I call about against the grain. You always got to go across the grain.
Oh, I haven't had chips and dip in ages.
If I'm doing chips and salsa, I'm just gonna make fucking nachos.
Right?
Yeah.
And cake.
Gotta put some cheese on that shit.
Mm-hmm. Not yet, Jim. I was kind of busy the last few days. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Maybe Friday. But hanging out in the basement in the evenings. So far, I'm still alive. But yeah, definitely want to get there. It was too hot to go out there the last couple of days, too. So, as soon as you go outside, it's like, holy shit. It's just, because there was just no cloud cover even. It just, it was sizzling. I'm like, I'm a musician. I'm not used to this. like a vampire.
Butter!
It's that hot out, you can't keep the butter out on the counter. You gotta put it in the fridge.
Right. and be so fun. Oh my god. I go shopping yesterday, right? In the pros, everyone's, you can't see shit. Everything's fogged up. Because Walmart, they're trying their best, but everything's fucking fogged up. So people are like waving everything, looking at it. So nobody wants to actually open anything because it fogs up even more. So, it's kind of a hunt and peck situation.
Didn't know what you're looking for.
Yeah. But I get it. Every time I open the fridge, it's like fucking dry ice rolling out. It's humidity.
Hating when that happens.
Yep. Yep. Everything fogs up instantly in the fridge. But that's okay. As long as it's working. Keeping the shit cold. We still got 32 people watching. Nice.
I know.
We'll probably wrap things up in the not too soon here.
Yeah, been pretty good hang.
Yeah. Fun hang. Celebrate Trev's birthday. As one does.
And he's still alive?
Second annual.
What up?
That means we're halfway to Christmas, folks.
Yep.
Well, hello there, friends. Guess what we're making today? Butter. We're going to make butter from squash, friends. It's so easy, you're not going to believe it.
Hot dogs.
Hot dog.
That's my new favorite thing. Hot dogs.
saying the magic word to wake him up, right?
Right on, Mickey.
When I was trying to listen to all that, it was like, you guys were all talking. I'm trying to interact with the chat, and that was going on in the background. I'm just like,
hey, Rudy.
I was gonna have hot dogs. Like, what?
I kind of want hot dogs.
Psycho killer.
Don't have any hot dog buns. Hot dog buns. I forgot again.
Hot dogs. Ooh.
Bread.
Hot dogs.
Like to Alan Iverson practice.
Now I'm gonna get people at meetings when Trev's not there. He's just gonna pop in and be like, hot dogs.
I just have me some Shopsies and man.
Or anytime somebody better. I gotta go grab something to eat. If you're still live back, I'll come back here. Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
What do you have? Hot dogs.
I would have had hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I would have had hot dogs with my white shirt.
Hot dogs.
Oh, that's a little, folks.
Good old Trev. I'm sure there's more gems I'll find.
Well, it's 9 hours. There got to be a couple in there.
There's gotta be some more.
Especially in the latter half of the show, and we can sway it right
The
going.
problem was like you start to get illegible and then you disappear.
Well, there's that.
Like, what did he say? I don't know. But I know there's only 3 things he could be doing right now. And he's probably only doing one of them.
Well, there we go. On that note, folks,
Birthday.
we'll wrap things up. It's definitely been fun hang. Happy birthday to Trev. And Nathan's.
Buddy.
How do you celebrate the 4th of July? Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Just like the 3rd.
There we go. I got a setup video coming out tomorrow. Demo Friday. Soda Pop Saturday. And then Charles Green Sunday.
Action packed.
It's a rockin' week, man.
Oh, that's
Charles should be good. He's always good.
I'm just like, did I upload the video? Yeah, I did upload the video. So.
I'm not supposed to tell you, but.
And then back on Monday with Connection with Guitars without bad album covers this coming Monday. So
Yeah, that'll be.
we'll see what happens. We'll figure something out, folks. So on that note, as always, hold those doors open. I don't know, let Zach Thong in ahead of you. Zach doesn't drive. We'll talk about that. Just let him in ahead of traffic. Just we didn't see nothing. You know, be good to each other because Trev's real. You can tell because by the way that we celebrated his birthday.
Ow.
And
Adios. Have a nice trip. Bon voyage. Farewell to thee.
Hot dogs.
Yeah.
hey, here you go, Trev. Just because we can. Don't let her, folks. Greetings and salutations. Oh my God, I just farted and gassed myself out. Holy shit. Oh. All right, bored. Greetings. Oh, I can taste it, the fart now. Oh, fuck, just lingers. Go away.
Hey Ben, if you really want your guitar to sound weird, get a 12-string pack of strings and then throw out the 6-string set and then take the high 6-string set and then drop that down to a B and put them on your 6-string guitar. Snort! I'm gonna eat pizza.